Good morning and welcome to the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. I'm out here at Little Fort Campground and we stayed here last night. I already know what you're thinking. But yeah, Dennis must have gotten a great night of sleep. He looks awesome. Yeah, that's not the case. It's not an awesome night of sleep. Boy, the critters around here and the bugs and whatever, they certainly make a lot of racket in the middle of the night. I'm still waking up. I'm gonna go ahead and brush this mess out and cook us some breakfast. Yeah, let's do that. Kitchen gear. That should work just fine. So I brought along an iceless cooler. This one just plugs into your 12 volt in the car. It's keeping everything cold. Butter, some sausages, a little thermal pantry box, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is break out some eggs. Before I left, I went over to some friend's house and I got some fresh eggs from the chickens that they have there. These are like the best eggs ever. So thank you, Cassie and Kelly. These things rock. Let's go ahead and make these. So eggs, sausage. I'm gonna grill up some toast too while I'm at it. Got some instant coffee. I don't know. I might give that a shot. Problem is, no coffee mug. So maybe that's out for now. Oh, that's necessary. It's the first time I've ever actually cooked on this top. I should have probably done that ahead of time. Leftovers never hurt, right? Oh, these smell so good. I got the Vermont maple kind. The maple kind? What's really cool about these eggs is that they don't need to be refrigerated. They're fresh. Freshy. Never been refrigerated means don't refrigerate them. Mello, what's up? Oh, popped one. Look at that. I think that came out pretty good, even if I popped one. Mio, or knockoff Mio anyway. And boom. Now it's lemonade. One more? I'll split it with you. There you go. Oh, the yolks are so good. These eggs really do rock. You want some? Alright, let me get this a little bit, just so you can try the eggs too, okay? Here. You got it? Okay, well, the breakfast was awesome, actually. For my first time cooking on that burner, it worked out perfect. Mello wants it. I got his food right here, so he's not starving, don't worry. I shared a little bit. So Mello and I, we're here. We're going to do this Jeep Badge of Honor trail. This is right up the road, about 300 yards probably from Little Fort Campground where we're staying tonight. But we had gone into the town of Woodstock to grab a couple things. We went to Walmart and had to get a permit. So this is the permit. This is what it looks like. You get a wristband. You have to fill out your name and the date. Kind of the date anyway. October 16th, 2020. And I guess it starts here. It goes 6.5 miles, and then it spits you out down the way. There's also Tasker's Gap on the other side, and what is it? Edensburg Gap. So we're gonna get down to the bottom. I have this. This is good for all of the trail systems. So it's not just gonna be this one. Hopefully I can actually get some good use out of this today. I did only buy one day, so we're gonna hit it all. Let's go do it. You ready, Mello? Come on, bud. You ready to go on the trail? You eating grass? Stop eating grass. So this is the entrance to it. Let's get it started, huh? Hopefully it's difficult. I'm running in 2-wheel drive right now. So since it's only a 2 to 4 difficulty, I'm gonna try running it in 2-wheel drive for a little while. See what I encounter. And you know what? I'm probably gonna be in 4-wheel drive here very soon. I could already tell. Well, I wanted to start in 2-wheel drive, but I immediately went to 4-wheel drive, not even just because I need the 4-wheel drive, but because I wanted to disconnect my sway bar, because everything off-road is more comfortable with the sway bar disconnected. Well, so far so good. I'm not gonna lie, this trail is actually really easy. I could see how the mud guys, which is probably a Virginia thing, East Coast thing actually, would love to do this trail when it's wet. If it were wet, I'd be going through some deep ones, but as of right now, there's not really any crawling. I had all sorts of plans of getting out and getting a bunch of rolling shots, but there's really nothing blowing me away yet. We have a local railroad bed that got pulled out back in Pennsylvania, the O&W trail, and honestly, there's more difficult stuff on that trail than there is on this one. If this is an indicator right here, he's just snoozing. So, we're still doing it. we're definitely toward the end here, and the end is actually where it gets really fun, really interesting. That's it. That's that one right there. Well, I had pulled into Tasker's Gap. I'm not going to be hitting it today. I'm just going to call it quits. Mello was not really feeling it. You can see it's right there on my Gaia maps. If I head south, that would be actually a really fun one. There were some mud holes, but it's starting to rain, so we're going to head back to the camp. Something tells me it's up, bud. It's going to go up. Too slow. Check it out, bud. There's a big old tower there. Wanna go to the top? Come on, bud. This is the view from the first rung of the tower, since Mello really doesn't want to go any further. But it's beautiful. This is very steep. You got it there, bud? Careful. Very careful, okay? You got it. Good boy. There is a hiking trail from our campground up here. Not too sure exactly where that is. And I'm also not too concerned because we're just going to drive back down. All in all, it was a good day. I think we're going to call it a wrap though. October 16th is in the books and we'll figure it out from here. So, on to the next. Well, I'm on the footsteps of Woodstock Tower. This is at the height, I guess, of the mountain that comes over Woodstock Road, or Woodstock Tower Road rather, comes up and over the mountain, and right over here it dips back down. Little Fort Campground is directly below us. The Peters Mill Run was right over there. We just got off the trail. That was my first time ever on Peters Mill Run, and takeaways, I wrote it off in the beginning. Honestly, I thought it was going to be too easy. I was like, oh, two-wheel drive, you know. However, it proved to be a lot more difficult toward the end. It was definitely a lot more interesting. There was a lot more going on, a lot more rocky terrain. It was a very narrow road, so there were definitely pull-offs and turnarounds and things like that, but the road itself only really allowed for one vehicle, so there was one other person that I did encounter, and we did kind of slinky our way along as he was taking some photos and I was trying to capture what I was seeing anyway. All in all, I did manage to scratch a rim, so that's a win with the Jeep, right? Outside of that, no damage. I just walked around it. It did start to rain as we were pulling out of there, and I was going to do Tasker's Gap, which was another one right over by it. Come here. Right over by the exit anyway. Look here, but yeah, we decided against it, so I took the road back over here, And I was going to go up the tower here, but the steps are very see-through and very, very steep. Mello is not a fan. Mello, stop eating that. So since he's not a fan, we're not going up there. It is a awesome overlook, but anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back down to the campground. I think we're gonna spend one more night here and hopefully brave this weather. I really hope it doesn't open up on us or anything like that, and we're gonna relocate in the morning. So one more night here and then we're heading out. So I'm gonna come up with a game plan once I get down there. I don't really have cell service. There is none down there. There is on this side of the mountain, not right there. But I think I have enough maps like saved up to come up with a game plan, and then we'll see where we go from here. So all in all, I did get another Jeep Badge of Honor, second one. I get to stick it on the Jeep. That was a blast, it was fun. And I'll be back for more. I mean, this whole area is great. There's a ton of stuff to do that I won't even have the time or possibly not even the wherewithal to find on my own. So what we're gonna do from here is wing it.